Evolution is supposed to be a slow, balanced process, but some animals got tired of waiting, bypassed the skill tree entirely, and just installed third-party mods. Today we're looking at 3 animals that downloaded illegal biological hacks to survive, starting with a bird that is basically a living, breathing audio deepfake. Meet the superb lyrebird. At first glance, it looks like a fancy, overgrown chicken, but inside its throat is the most complex vocal organ in the animal kingdom. This bird didn't just learn how to sing, it unlocked a biological soundboard. To impress females, male lyrebirds will flawlessly copy the songs of 20 different bird species. Their mimicry is so ridiculously high definition that they also copy human technology. They can perfectly replicate the sound of camera shutters, car alarms, and even the literal chainsaws of the lumberjacks cutting down their forests. If humans had this ability, you could forge your boss's voice just to give yourself a promotion. Audio deepfakes are cool for picking up dates, but if you want to survive the insect underworld, you're gonna need some actual firepower. Enter the bombardier beetle. In a world full of predators, this tiny tank decided that biting was for casuals and opted for chemical warfare instead. Inside its abdomen are 2 separate chambers containing hydroquinone and hydrogen peroxide. On their own, they're harmless. But when a predator attacks, the beetle mixes these chemicals in a reinforced biological blast chamber, triggering a violent exothermic reaction. It then aims its rear end and fires a toxic, boiling hot jet of chemical fire directly into the attacker's face at 100 degrees Celsius. Fires at a rate of 500 pulses per second. It's pretty much a biological machine gun that shoots spicy acid. Spitting acid is hardcore. But for our final entry, we're leaving the bugs behind and venturing straight into a biological horror movie. This is the Trichobatrachus robustus, better known as the horror frog. When cornered by a predator, most frogs will jump away or secrete poison. The horror frog? It actively chooses violence by mutilating its own body. When threatened, this absolute psychopath flexes a specific muscle that intentionally snaps its own toe bones in half. It then forces the jagged, broken bones straight through the skin of its own feet to use as literal razor-sharp claws. It's an amphibian with a wolverine build. The craziest part? Once the fight is over, the claws retract, the tissue heals, and the bone fuses back together like nothing happened. It is the most sweaty, try-hard defense mechanism in nature, and it is glorious. So, we've got a bird that deep fakes chainsaws, a beetle that shoots boiling acid, and a frog that weaponizes its own skeleton. Which of these biological cheat codes blew your mind the most? Drop your favorite in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more crazy animal facts, and I'll catch you in the next one.